Hi all, welcome back to Obsidian Rose Guidance. Tonight I'll be doing a spread for the the full moon in Gemini on November 27th, 2023 as we enter Sagittarius season. So those of you with Gemini or Sagittarius in your charts may find that this resonates for you, but it is for the collective at large. And I'm going to ask about a specific situation that's happening for us to understand the surrounding energies. Angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors of love and light only, please guide the cards for this reading for the collective for the full moon in Gemini, November 27th, 2023. What is the overall situation or concern or energy? Overall situation. Three of Cups. And what is the crossing energy for this situation? One card for the crossing energies. Well, we have Strength and the Five of Wands. Okay. Tell me about past influences for this situation, please. What are the past influences? Two of Cups. What is the future influence for this situation? What is the future influence for this situation? One card. Future influence. Oh, I got two. So Queen of Wands reversed and the Hermit. Okay, and tell me what's in the subconscious minds for people who are dealing with this situation. We got two, the Tower, and the Nine of Wands reversed. And then what's in the conscious mind of people dealing with this situation? What's in the consciousness? Two of Wands reversed. Move these down a little bit. Okay, now tell me regarding this situation, what is this person's perspective? What are our perspectives currently on this situation? What is the current perspective that's happening currently? Eight of Cups reversed. And tell me what is happening in the surrounding energy, the surrounding environment, please. Try to wait for one card. What's happening in the surrounding environment? Judgment. Now tell me, please, what is happening with hopes and fears? What are the hopes and fears for the collective dealing with this situation? What are the hopes and fears? What are the hopes and fears? The Lovers. And what is a potential outcome? Oh, geez, that flew right out. Okay, Ace of Swords. I just want to see what's at the bottom of the deck. Seven of Cups reversed. And Knight of Swords. Okay, so the current situation is Three of Cups, which is about something to celebrate, getting together with friends, a reconciliation. This Two of Cups and the Lovers coming out in this spread. It's kind of pointing to some sort of soul bond partnership. Could be amongst friends, family, or lovers, but it is a soul bond nonetheless that currently there's the energy is speaking to reconciliation. The energy is speaking to celebration. However, the crossing energy is Strength and the Five of Wands. So there's been some reason to reconcile. because of some sort of past conflict, needing to build your strength or find strength to overcome conflict of some sort. So this could have a lot of meetings. It could be there was an argument, could be there was a disagreement, could be that there was many people. So maybe if you're talking about starting a project with someone, maybe there's been conflict over how to start it, what tools to use, that kind of thing, you know, or if it's a relationship, there's been other responsibilities, other having to manage. Look at, they all have to work together, but do you see that they're all doing their own thing, but everything they do is interconnected. So there's a lot of people involved in this situation. It's not just the two people who have the soul bond. So strength is in the upright, meaning whoever you are, either you yourself have found strength to deal with this conflict, or the person you're dealing with, or you know, potential business entity you're dealing with, whatever it is, has found strength to overcome conflict, because the overall energy is the Three of Cups in upright, meaning that there is success, there is celebration. So that is very good news for however that resonates for you. Past energy is Two of Cups, which means this, the way I'm reading this, someone from your past that you have a soul bond with, or someone that you just have had past lives with or whatever, you have a strong soul bond. It's a soulmate, you know, and soulmates come in all shapes and sizes. They are friends, family, lovers, they are pets, you know. Soulmates are, can be different people in our lives, but there is a soul bond regardless, and that has affected the history of this reconciliation or celebration. The surrounding energy in the environment is Queen of Wands reversed in the Hermit, which means it's been stagnant. That's what I'm reading together, because Queen of Wands is about like taking initiative and having, you know, passion, charisma, and like, you know, really having self-confidence and going forward. But it's in the reverse, meaning that you're needing to find your inner, I say inner diva when I see this card, but it's like your inner confidence, you know, your self-confidence, your self-power, your empowerment. And you've had to do that through self-reflection. You know, you've had to go inward. You know, the Hermit this is an introspective card. You've had to take time to sort of figure out your spiritual path, figure out what's important to you, to find the inner confidence to handle or manage this connection. Okay. And then in your subconscious mind, like, so what you're not necessarily aware of is that there needs to be change, or not that there is change happening. So the Tower is in the upright, which means there's unexpected change. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean it's like this, you know, a boom of lightning and like 1 second it's one way, 1 second it's the other. The Tower can take time to come clear, you know, take time to procure is what I'd like to say. But regardless, there's something in your inner mind, okay, your subconscious, your inner self. You've gone through a transformation, or transformation has come to you to change your mind or to amend your thoughts in some way. And the Nine of Wands in reverse, so then, is about needing to honestly, this is like giving up. So in other words, you've had some sort of transformation, and you either gave up, thought about giving up, almost giving up, because Nine of Wands in the upright is about standing your ground, not giving up. You're on your like last leg, you know. It's like you just can't go anymore. Nine of Wands is all right, maybe I'll just give it one more shot, but that's it. Kind of thing. So when it's in the reverse, it means you're like, you know, I don't even know if I have one more shot left. You know, I don't even know if I have it. But the Tower with it is saying, there's some sort of inner transformation or something in your environment change, something. So this is subconscious. So really, the Tower is speaking to what's happening in your inner self. You've had some sort of transformation, and you're just about ready to give up. or you thought about giving up completely. And then in the conscious mind, we have the Two of Wands in reverse. So in the upright, this person has, two rods here, that they're going to go and take action with, because Wands is about action, making a decision, taking direction. So she has one in her hand, ready to go. So in other words, this person has chosen a direction. So consciously, what you're aware of is that you have not made a decision, or you've made a decision because you have it in your hand, but you haven't moved forward yet because it's in the reverse. That's how I'm precisely reading this card. So I'll just leave it at that. So what is in your, what the perspective, the current situation as we know it, see it, feel it, whether it's you or this person, is Eight of Cups in reverse. Eight of Cups in reverse is about going back to something. So Eight of Cups in the upright is you're leaving these 7 cups that have sunk into the river. You have the 8th cup there that's on fire, and cups are about emotion. Okay, that's why the water is here. So you've had 7 cups that have emotionally drained you, dissatisfied you, whatever it is, and you are moving on into the sunlight, and you're walking away from 8 broken cups. You're walking away from the 8 broken cups to go find the 9th cup. And we know the 9 of Cups is about wish fulfillment and emotional happiness. So because it was in the reverse, instead of walking away from things that no longer serve you, this card takes a whole different meaning in the reverse, meaning you're going back to one of those cups that you left behind. Typically, that's what it means. So that's the way I'm going to read this, because we have the reconciliation card. So the 8 of Cups and 3 of Cups together is going back to, an old cup, old emotional cup here, a person that, or a situation, an emotional situation, you're going back to it to reconcile or to celebrate together. And so moving on to what's happening in the environmental energy. So what's happening around you, the energies around you, the people around you, the situations around you, is Judgment. Judgment is also a reconciliation card. So this is why I'm using that word. Some of you may not like that word. A lot of you are like, nope, not taking anyone from the past. I get it. But this is speaking to maybe you want to go back to someone, or someone else wants to come back to you, or an emotional situation, whether this could be a family member too, that is a soul bond where, you're estranged from a family member. This is speaking to possibly, reuniting with, whoever that person is to you, family member, or could be a child, and could be a romantic partner. And the 2 of Cups and the Lovers being here, this is really speaking to a romantic relationship, in my opinion, here with these cards. So Judgment being in your surrounding energies means the energy surrounding you is facilitating this reconciliation. It's facilitating spiritual involvement. It's knowing the higher self. That's what Judgment is. It's about releasing fears and honestly surrendering to the divine. That's how I see this card. And that's the way I see, the other tarot cards, where Judgment is like people coming out of their graves and all of that, because they're being reborn. It's a sense of you're a new person, you're starting a new life. And so the surrounding energies are facilitating your growth, your spiritual growth. Judgment can also mean reconciliation. So that's why, because the 3 of Cups is here, the 8 of Cups in reverse, and the Judgment really are focusing in, almost a pinpoint focus on a reconciliation of some sort with someone that emotionally dissatisfied you in the past, or that you emotionally dissatisfied someone else in the past. There's some sort of need for clarity, and I'll speak about that in a moment. So your hopes and fears are the Lovers. The way I take this card in the hopes and fears, it's all about a decision. And the full moon is in Gemini, and the Lovers is the card of Gemini. So this is extraordinarily meaningful and important to understand for the full moon in Gemini next week on the 27th, because many of you, or the people who you are connected with, are making a decision. They're choosing a path. Very likely choosing you, because we have reconciliation. But these two cards together are my two favorite cards in this entire deck, and I'm very grateful they came out together. So we do have a choice in love. That's the way I read this. Whether you're making that choice or someone is making it, in regards to you, this is very much looking like a reconciliation spread. And I'll tell you why. Because the potential outcome is the Ace of Swords, which is clarity. Clarity, communication, clearing things up. I mean, I don't even know. It's it's pretty straightforward here. I could just lay the cards out and you all could read it. This is, the potential outcome is clear conversation, clear communication, clarity of the situation is the potential outcome. Now, on the bottom of the deck was the Seven of Cups in reverse. Again, this decision that someone is making, going back to something emotionally. We got Cups again. They're not confused. So if the Seven of Cups is in the upright, look at all these choices. Well, which one do I choose? I have to tell you, I imagine he's reaching for the one with the river flowing through it, right? That's what I think he's going for. But it's in the reverse, which means he's not confused. There's no confusion. You've made up your mind, or someone dealing with you has made up their mind. And the Knight of Swords under it, it's in the reverse, which just means this Knight of Swords it's usually about someone taking fast action and fast communication. So maybe this communication will not be so quick, but it's still clear. I think I need to clarify a couple of these cards because, like I said, this looks really straightforward, but I want to clarify a couple things. Why don't we clarify the Three of Cups for the overall? Ten of Cups. Well, there you have it. I think I'm done with the reading. Well, this reconciliation is about getting your Ten of Cups, complete and utter emotional abundance. So some of you are dealing with someone that was a missed opportunity, didn't happen, and somebody needed to make a decision, and it looks like they did. Or you did, however this resonates with you. All right, let's just clarify the Two of Cups. So what is the soul bond? Are we talking about a person? Are we talking about family member, friend, lover? What are we talking about? There's too many that came out. That was like 4. What is this Two of Cups about, please? Nine of Cups. So now we have the 9 and 10 of Cups. So whoever this Two of Cups is for you makes you real damn happy. This is your wish fulfillment. And that's probably why you or this person is going back for it, because you're like, okay, I was wrong. Whatever I thought, you're it, right? Well, why don't I clarify this 8 of Cups? Clarify this 8 of Cups. 5 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles in the upright is about being left out in the cold. Well, it's in reverse, which means you no longer, or someone else no longer wants to be left out in the cold. No more arguing, no more fighting, no more barriers. 5 of Pentacles being like, at any point in time, these people can take themselves inside this church and get warm, but they sit outside because they're like, well, I don't think I can go in. Now they can. Now they feel ready to get to the Six of Pentacles, which is reciprocity. So at the Five of Pentacles, there was an equal give and take, but now they're moving to the Six of Pentacles for reciprocity. I'm going to clarify the Lovers. Clarify the Lovers, please. Ten of Wands. So we're exhausted. You know, someone or both of you are exhausted in this connection. Ten of Wands is the end of a long, hard journey where you've carried this load the whole time and you're exhausted, which is probably what's motivating you or someone else to make that decision. So I'm going to get a crystal card for some. Actually, you know what? I just want to ask an angel card. One, can you help give some guidance here? We see the potential outcome as Ace of Swords. Tell me with this angel deck, one card that can help guide the collective with this situation, please. Help guide the collective. What are some words of advice you have for our collective? In the full moon in Gemini, November 27th, 2023. As we enter Sagittarius season. Ten of Cups. We have the Ten of Cups twice. And the Ten of Wands came out again. So Ten of Cups, Ten of Wands. So we have the Ten of Cups twice. And we have the Ten of Wands twice. That's very significant. When you have repeating cards, it is, you know, driving home the point here, which is there's happiness, complete and utter happiness to be had here, should you choose to reconcile. And Ten of Wands is the end of a long, hard journey. Not the beginning, not the middle, but it's the end, which means your happiness lies at the end of this journey, which is over. Now I'm going to get a crystal card for some more guidance as to what this connection is all about, or some guidance on how to manage the current situation in this Two of Cups connection that some of you, or all of you, are dealing with in some capacity. You know, I got this card earlier today. That's why I'm laughing. Gold with quartz. I'm going to read for you. This is extraordinary that obviously this card came out twice for me, but it's coming out for the collective. It's about physical grounding, abstract ideas and inspirations. It's saying that you have wonderful ideas that are coming into your reality. Your intuition will be strong over the coming days, and you'll have a greater sense of universal spirit that flows through all things. There's a newfound sense of joy and wonder. Your ideas and inspirations are divinely guided, so trust them. Wow, that's it's amazing for me to feel this energy that obviously is sticking around. All right, I wish you peace and love through this process, and wish you a happy holiday season for those of you celebrating holidays. Thank you.